Good afternoon and welcome to Tuesday's edition of Warrior Daily. My name is Justin Arbogast here with Coach David Greer, men's basketball. And Coach, coming off a good week here, we picked up a close win against Ferris at home in the regular season finale and then went to Grand Valley and took that one by nearly 20. So that had to feel pretty good leaving the weekend.
It did, Justin. Obviously, the Ferris game was a really difficult game. Two really good defensive teams, and it wasn't a whole lot of offense out there. Ferris is really physical with us, and they got a lot of 50-50 balls. But it was a great day. It was a day we got to honor our seniors, Prophet and Ian Larkin. Those guys are just great ambassadors for the university, and Ian had an outstanding game. He finished it off in style. He had 26 points there, and was a force inside, so we needed him to be. And then the Grand Valley short turnaround, was a good trip. I thought our guys were really focused. They did a great job of coming out and establishing tempo, and again, I thought we played great defense. Grand Valley just shot the ball extremely well, but fortunately we did also, and just got away there a little bit at the end.
Yeah, it was a little bit back and forth before we really kind of pulled things away. But as you mentioned, it was good to see the guys so focused, coming in playing without Jamar, being a man down on a short rotation anyway, so you knew some guys were going to have to step up. And one of those guys was Mike Hollingsworth, coming back from his shoulder injury. He really kind of stepped up, had 19 points, and by far his best game back. It looks like he's kind of discovering his shot again. So.
A little bit, and he shot 14 free throws. He made 10 of them, but his ability to attack the basket, that's what he does best. And to see him playing sort of fearless out there was a good sign, and that's the way he needs to play. First time back, he's really struggling a little bit conditioning wise, and a little bit afraid to take it in there. We had a couple impressive dunks there, so it's great to see Mike getting back into the fold.
Yeah, he's a very, very important part of the offense and the rotation there. Moving forward, we do have a Walsh coming up, a team we haven't seen yet, a team from the South. It's kind of the one lingering game from the South that we haven't played. You have a little experience from that area, so talk a little bit about Walsh and their team.
Walsh is, I was telling a lot of the coaches, when I heard that Walsh was coming in the league, that it wouldn't take them long. They're perennial NAIA power, and they've won national championships at that level. And I know their coach very well, Jeff Young, and he does a great job of coaching them. They have great size, and they'll play fast pace. They're the top scoring team in the league, and like I said, we got to do a great job on their interior, and they shoot the ball extremely well too. And they've done really well over there in the South, and along with Malone, it wouldn't take those teams long. Me being from Canton, I'm really familiar with the style of play and the caliber of players they have. So, tough game because it comes in the middle of the week. It's a game that we had to reschedule, based on graduation. So, really tough, but looking forward to it.
Yeah, it should be an interesting battle, if nothing else. Give you guys a shot at seeing them because you'll have to go take them on again next year too. So, also we have the final game of the season, traveling out to Lake State, a team we have played. The team that played is pretty tough, and they're a very solid team right here in the middle of the pack. Suffered a very tough loss at Michigan Tech on Saturday, but still fighting to try and maybe see what can happen, get into the playoffs, and that's going to be a dangerous team on the road Saturday.
And really, Lake State is a very good basketball team, well coached. They are our game out of the playoffs right now, so it'll be senior day for them, and they play well at home. They've lost like 3 or 4 heartbreaker games along with the Tech game this weekend. So it shows you the caliber of team they are. Anytime you can go into Tech and pretty much win the game, without winning it, it is a good basketball team. And one of the premier guards in the league in Billings, we got to do a great job on him. But they shoot the ball extremely well, and our defense will definitely be tested.
Well, the final 2 regular season games of the year are right upon us, and we're looking forward to the GLIAC tournament. One more win, and we'll host the whole entire thing, but at least we know we will be here on the following Wednesday, March 6th. Coach, thanks for coming out.
Thanks.
All right, that's going to do it for today's edition of Warrior Daily.